All right, y'all. I'm a big believer on anytime we encounter situations that we be intentional about the outcome, more so that we can leave with the results that serve us the most. Because if we just be honest, like, does frustration really serve us the most? Does feeling let down really serve us the most? Like anytime you leave a encounter or a situation and you're feeling deficient, then it means that maybe we did not react in a way that would give us as much power as possible to handle that situation.
Let me share
I
with you
give you
why
an
I'm here.
example of one of the things that I encountered this week that I had to be real intentional about. I was challenged by somebody who I highly respected. You know, somebody that I actually like looked up to, but it was just time for me to stand up to them, I guess, because that's what exactly had to happen. But I'm a person that I am reserved. I'm quiet most of the times if I don't have anything to say, and I would probably be looked at as being extremely laid back. Instances this week, I was challenged. In the moment that I was challenged, all of my triggers, my red flags and things popped up that I've learned since I've evolved now, because it's like your girl got boundaries now. And anytime something karate chop those boundaries, I'm on high alert. But when my high alert kick in, I want to be intentional about it because I care about the outcome of anything that I'm involved in. And on this particular situation, or any situation, it's important to be strategic because you could leave a situation feeling deficient because you're still mad about it, or you feel like there's no closure to it, or now you're doubting yourself. So it's important to be intentional about the conversations you have so that you can get the results that you are seeking. And that goes the same for the person on the opposite end. But in this instance that I encountered this week, with a person that I really respected, they was trying to play me. Like, no. They were playing with me. Now, I heard Kevin Gates say, when you play, you leave yourself to be played with. So part of my reservedness is to let people know, like, I'm not a joke. I'm not a kid, so don't play. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. And this may have shocked the person that I actually stood up to this week because normally I don't. Normally I'm just like, okay, I'll let God take care of you and I'm going to keep you pushing. But I have learned since evolving that when my boundaries get crossed and I get to feeling some kind of way, I have to address it. But check this out. My addressing is not, I don't address it that way. I state the facts and how I am uncomfortable with it, and then I'm done with it. Do I expect a response from the other person? Not really. It's not necessary for them to give me a response because me letting that person know what I will and will not tolerate is about me. And for them to accept it or not, that's about them. And I have learned to distinguish between the two. Like, what I do has no bearing on the next person, whether they accept it or not. So, long story short, in this instance, this person who I admire, they ended up apologizing to me. And then here, the old Shay would have been like, okay, that's fine. It's okay. No worries. But this evolved Shay, I had nothing else to say. The apology, I appreciated it. But like, I didn't come back and say it's okay, no worries, because it was none of those things. I needed my point to be made, and I made it in a way that was respectful and also solid. So there could be no type of gray areas between the understanding that we have. But my reason for sharing, that experience is to tell you that like people will poke you and you have to be intentional about the results of it so that it can set boundaries around your relationship going forward, whether it's a work relationship or a friendship or a family ship or whatever type of relationship. The way you handle situations is also the way you set boundaries. So if you let people get away with things that make your boundaries do kung fu, then they will continue to do that to you. But if you can control yourself enough to respond without frustration and being intentional for the outcome that you desire from yourself or for yourself, then it will take you a really long way. And that's how you start earning the respect of people. Because at some point, that person or that situation that make them boundaries do kung fu, you're going to be like, you know what? You're not learning, you're not listening to me, and I can't continue to do this with you. And you're going to start distancing yourself from them. And that's okay. But I just want you to know, anytime that you encounter a situation, like, be intentional about it and have a set goal for how you want to walk away from the exchange. Keep in mind, you're not setting a goal for how you want that other person to walk away feeling, because you don't have any control over that. All you have control is how you want your delivery to come out and how you want to walk away feeling. So if you don't want to walk away feeling angry and frustrated, don't approach the manner in that situation. If you want to walk away just feeling heard and respected, then your delivery should demonstrate that. And I'm a big believer that you can't get none solving frustration. It's just a shouting match, an ego match, very little listening, and you are still at square one from where you began, which means that that particular situation is going to come up again because there was never any understanding present. I just want y'all to know, you got to be intentional about the conversations and the situations that make your boundaries do kung fu. Like, figure that out. Be intentional and always move in a calm spirit so that you can be heard and you can also hear. Thank y'all so much for watching this video, and look forward to the next video. I say each week, but you just never know.